Alright, so I got a new toaster today. I got a Dungeons and Dragons toaster, which I think is very cool. Now, as cool as this toaster is, and as pointless as it is, other than the fact that it, makes toast, this is actually not what I wanted to share with you. What I wanted to share with you was the ridiculous user manual that apparently comes with the toaster. Because Dungeons and Dragons, any of you nerds out there like me, the game is awfully complicated, and there's a lot of rules and books and stuff like that, and generally, if you're a complete moron and you can't read very well, you're probably not playing Dungeons and Dragons. But apparently, you can be smart enough to play Dungeons and Dragons, but not know how to use a toaster. And just to make sure that you're aware that I'm not making this shit up, I'm going to just read to you what it thinks that if you play Dungeons and Dragons and can deal with all these complicated rule books and dungeon masters and all this shit, apparently you need to know this. And I'm going to actually show this to you so you can see this. Get this. Important safeguards. When using electrical appliances, basic safety precautions should always be followed to reduce the risk of fire, electric shock, and/or injury to persons, including the following. 1. Read all instructions carefully. I'm not making this up. Apparently, we need to know how to read. We deal with huge rule books, but we need to make sure we can follow directions. Okay. 2. Do not touch hot surfaces. Use handles or knobs. Okay. Apparently, they feel the need to put this in a fucking book. 3. To protect against risk of electric shock, do not put toaster, cord, or plug in water or other liquid. Okay, all right, I apparently didn't know that. 4. Close supervision is necessary when any appliance is used by or near children. 5. Unplug from outlet when not in use and before cleaning. It gets more in a... here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Do not let cord... 9. Do not let cord hang over edge of table or counter or touch hot surfaces, including the stove. It gets stupider. 10. Do not clean with metal scoring pads. See, the 0 thinks this is idiotic too. Pieces can break off pad and touch electrical parts, resulting in risk of electric shock. 11. Do not place on or near a hot gas or electric burner or in a heated oven. It gets better. Here's page 2. This is unbelievable. 13. Fitting that it's 13. Oversized foods, foil packages, or utensils must not be inserted in a toaster because they may cause a fire or electrical shock. 14. Do not operate toaster in an enclosed space such as an appliance cabinet, caddy, garage, or other storage area. Oh, get this. 15. A fire may occur if toaster is covered or touching flammable materials including curtains, draperies, walls, etc. when in operation. 16, I will give a little bit of a pass because I know some dungeon masters have difficulty with hygiene. This has come up in meetings from time to time. 16, failure to clean crumb tray may result in a fire hazard. I'll let that go. But this, yeah. 18, do not place pastry items with runny type frosting or open filling in toaster. And again, I'm not just being funny here. They actually write this shit. Okay, what else have we got? 20. To protect against risk of fire, do not put rice cakes in this toaster. To disconnect, turn any control to off or cancel. Then remove plug from the wall outlet. And 24. Do not use this appliance as a toy. So, this is apparently what they think if you play Dungeons and Dragons, that you can read all these complicated rule books and you can figure out an extremely complicated die. But apparently we need to know from the geniuses that brought you coffee may be hot. Anyway, all right, kids, there you go. That's my little rant, but I still like this thing, even if whoever wrote that book is a couple of fries short of a Happy Meal. Signing off, like and subscribe the channel, not the book.